It's not clickbait. I really am ending the cooking show. Welcome to Sam's Cooking Show. Welcome to Sam's Cooking Show. Today we're going to talk to you about making Tyson mini chicken sandwiches. Let's go to the freezer. That was the beginning of an era. An era that has spanned 5 years of my life. 5 years of cooking, not cooking, and everything in between. 5 years is a long time. There have been 2 U.S. presidents in office since I started this show. And most shows can't even boast that. So, really, I feel accomplished. I feel great about this show. And I'm glad that everyone's been with me every step of the way. I'm about to graduate college. I need to start thinking about moving on and hopefully making real movies someday. So this is just something that I needed to do in order to help me move on. So I'm sorry, but also you're welcome. You know, Abraham Lincoln once said a lot of things. He said a lot of good things, and I think ultimately that's what I'm trying to say in summary. It's just all the good things that he said. When I said that this was going to be the last episode, a lot of you guys reached out and wanted to say how the show has impacted your lives. And so I put together a little something of those videos. Here you go.
What would be a word to describe Sam's Cooking Show?
Yeah, when I found this show, it was going down the pooper. Picked it up by the britches, saved it.
Refined, maybe?
When we were on Bro Trip, you could already tell he was going to cook. He was meant to cook. He kept cooking in the passenger seat while we were driving. Just little things, you know.
We got a little concerned when he posted the second episode, and now, 5 years later, we're just really glad it's finally over.
Sam's Cooking Show inspires me. It makes me realize, hey, I'm not that bad.
Part of my everyday routine.
It's truly a very unique gem.
He's my little brother. And when I think about where our family was when he started the cooking show, we couldn't cook without him.
Ever since my debut performance on Sam's Cooking Show, my life really has never been the same, and I owe it all to Sam.
A lifestyle.
My life, it'll never be the same.
For me, the amazing thing is just that Sam explores the intricacies and the details of something as simple as making ice cubes. And so many people just gloss over that, but as he gets into the depth and the meaning, that's the genius of it.
So when I was younger, I had an incident with a Hot Pocket. And I put it in the microwave and it exploded. But then Sam's Cooking Show came along and it just, you know, it taught me how to make a Hot Pocket. The delicacy that I've been trying so hard to make.
Beyond just our family, I mean, think of how he's affected cooking.
This show changed my life.
And without any further ado, I present to you the final episode of Sam's Cooking Show. Welcome to Sam's Cooking Show. So, unfortunately, I think it's time to come to a close. It's really sad that, you know, we have to move on. But, you know, in life, you gotta do that sometimes. And in life, sometimes you have to do that. So today we're going to be making not Tyson mini chicken sandwiches, but Tyson normal chicken sandwiches. Back in the day, you guys might remember, I was a wee little lad 5 years ago. And the preferred method is 4 steps, easy 4 steps. And I worked my way up the scale to where I am now. Let's see, back in the day, we probably would have microwaved these bad boys, but like I said, we moved up the chains a little bit. So today we're gonna be, just microwaving them. So just open that right on up and throw them in there. Chicken patty 1 and chicken patty 2. Seal the rust up for later use. So we're gonna throw these bad boys in here for, like I said, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Close this dealio, hit cook, and 215. And just, as we do on this show, just watch them have a good old time there in the microwave. I've always said you want to, go through a relationship with your food before you eat it. So this is kind of like the courting phase where you're like figuring it out, and then you're gonna eat it later. So. All right, so now that they are complete, we're gonna take this plate out, close the microwave, and grab some of these buns that I have not previously said that you need. Open these bad boys up, and Babadooch, you got some buns and some hot, nicely cooked chicken patties that are a little bit hot, because that is how the cooking process tends to work. Ooh, they're very hot. So you throw them on there, and we're almost on our way to completion. Let's throw aside our sandwiches onto this plate and cut ourselves a good old tomato. And chop it up like you would any other tomato. How do you cut tomatoes? Let's see. So you just make the first incision there. And, the legend says that cutting tomatoes makes you cry. So make sure that you're prepared for some tears. And we've only got 2 sandwiches, so we're just gonna cut a few little slices here. Careful not to cut yourself. As the juices spill out of this. Guess I've really never cut tomatoes before. Let's see. Now that we've got our beautifully cut tomato here, we're gonna throw it on the patty, and we almost have all 3 clues. That is just okay. Come to an end of an era. So thank you for watching Sam's Cooking Show, and I guess that's it. Oh, I almost forgot. This is gonna feel so good to get off my chest.